Well, I think if you look at us in 2016, we're old position player wise. The penciled-in lineup probably has 5 or 6 seniors in it, and so I think if you look at a source of strength or an area to look for guidance or leadership, it's out of those position players. Um, I think we'll be, last year if you look at the stats, we were the leading offense overall in the league and the leading pitching in the league, but we were not anywhere close to defensively up there. And I think we've shored that up a little bit with the bringing back Mark Sanchez behind the plate and Andrew Montoya at short. And it's not so much bringing those guys back at those positions because the people that filled in for them did an admirable job last year. It just shifted so many people into secondary positions last year. We found ourselves playing our secondary position instead of our primary. So I think the strength of this year's team will be those older position players tied into a better defense. And some, if I could throw in there, some top-heavy pitching. I think the top of our pitching staff can rival anybody's in the conference. We're still a work in progress with the middle to the back, but the top can line up with anybody. We've had a good run with starting pitching and pitching well for us, and then also getting rewarded professionally. And Tyson fits into that mold and build. I'm glad he's getting all those accolades. He's deserved them. He's earned them. It's based off of what he's done on the field and his projection to that. But we've had the conversation, which he knows too, that those are all predictions. And while it's great to be thought of in that light, he's going to have to go out on the field and perform. And I'm confident that he will. His preparation hasn't changed, and his mindset hasn't changed. We're really focusing in this year on what we can do to help the team, and Tyson epitomizes that more than anybody. And I think he'll take care of his role on the team. And in the end, I think we'll see him get rewarded as an individual. At least that's the hope and desire for him. But he's had good people to learn from: Trevor Oakes, Caleb Dirks, Adam Hofackett, John Vingard, all these guys that have come and gone, number ones in the past. And, not to shortchange Jeremy McDonald, but Jeremy McDonald's numbers were equal to Tyson's last year, if not a tick better in some areas. So we like to think we have a two-man front pitching staff, and we've got a surprise looming for some other people too, where Dylan Stoll has pitched really well this fall, and I think he'll make some waves too, with us and professionally. So I think those three guys are going to lead at the forefront. And it's such a cliched words that used in baseball. It's like, not what you are now, but what you look to be in a couple years. And I think if you follow Tyson's progress, which we have obviously, when we signed him, we were the only offer that he had. And he was an 84 to 86 mile an hour skinny right-handed guy. He's gained 25 good pounds. The velocity's increased 8 to 10 miles an hour. The breaking ball's gotten better. There's been a significant little move forward each year. And I think when you're a pro scout, you like to see that. You like to see, is a guy getting better each year? And I think he's good now, but I think as you project further, he's even going to be better. And I think it was really tied together when he went to the Cape Cod and pitched against what's considered the top prospects across the country, and he dominated in that stint. So I think projection probably is the big thing that comes to mind when I would say that. There's great baseball in this area, whether it come from Rancho Cucamonga, the desert. We have some kids from the desert, or Victorville. We have kids from there. So yeah, we're going to start, I like to say, in that 45-mile radius maybe from here. We're not opposed to going to South Orange County and San Diego. Dylan Stoll is from South Orange County. He's going to be our number 3 starter, but 80% of our roster is going to be able to get here in under a half hour, more than likely, or pretty close to it. And I think there's some excitement with that. The area gets to get behind the team, and these high school coaches in this area, a lot of them I know personally myself, they do a good job. I don't know why I would have to shop out of the area when the area shopping has a great store, and we kind of feel that way here, for sure. I'm the biggest Pac-West fan. We all are of each other early on in the season when we're playing the CC2A, which is a great baseball league, or the GNAC and all the neighboring leagues. So I think the same people that are always up there will be up there, and I think there'll be some renewed energy at Holy Names and Academy of Art with some coaching changes and things going on there as well. And it's always tough when you play the Hawaiis at Hawaii, and we're doing that as well. So I plan on it being a knockdown dragout. I don't think the conference has ever been decided until the last game or so of the season since we've been in it, with the exception of maybe 1 year. It always seems to come down to the last weekend, and that's for whether it's for first, second, third, or fourth. It's just a highly contested league. Then you're putting all your eggs in winning the conference to get in, where there's 4 at-large berths. So while you don't want to put all your eggs in, I'm going to win the conference and get the automatic berth, where if you just play well every week, you have 4 chances to get in, and it doesn't matter if you're 1 through 6. It's just if you get in. So we're going to try to balance that. We're going to try to balance figuring out how we can compete the best in the conference, but at the same token, not throw games away just to throw them away.
You mentioned Point Loma. You've got that game at Angel Stadium.
Yeah.
How did that come about, and can you talk about the buzz, maybe the excitement for your guys in the program to be able to play in a big league stadium? Well,
I think it's obvious to the people in the community that our athletic director, Dr. Parker, does a great job at thinking out of the box and trying to create some marketable activities for all sports, whether it's Take It Outside with wrestling or the baseball program able to play at Anaheim Stadium. I know the conference got involved and got with him, but to my understanding that was Dr. Parker's vision, and he got some people on board with that. And anytime, let's be honest, we got some great players. We have a highly pre-ranked Tyson Miller, but the chance that they're going to play in a major league stadium, that's slim. And that's not being a pessimist. That's the reality. So a chance for them to say I played on a major league diamond at a major league park with the way our student body and community supports these events, like Take It Outside and so forth, it's going to be an exciting day. My in-laws are coming, and everybody's coming. They're coming from out of state. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of those stories on people that make that trek down and get to go watch a free baseball game at Anaheim Stadium with free parking. Everything's free but the concessions, I guess. So it should be a great event, and hopefully we'll play well for all the people that come.